Contradiction in the Bible number 2. Did David pay 600 shekels in gold or 50 shekels in silver for the land? So David bought the threshing floor and the oxen for 50 shekels of silver. 2 Samuel 24:24. So David gave to Ornan for the place 600 shekels of gold by weight. 1 Chronicles 21:25. There is no contradiction. 50 shekels of silver was paltry, reference Exodus 21:32, to pay for a site that was later to become the Temple Mount. However, it might be an appropriate figure to pay for a yoke of oxen. 1 Chronicles seems to indicate that the initial discussion was about the property. Ornan then offered David the oxen too. David paid 600 shekels in gold for the land and 50 shekels in silver for the oxen. Genesis 1:3-5. On the first day, God created light, then separated light and darkness. Genesis 1:14-19. The sun, which separates night and day, wasn't created until the fourth day. God simply spoke and there was light. God only needed to speak and the light appeared. This new light that God created was not the light from the sun or moon or even the stars. This light was the essence of the existence of light itself. Here the word for a light is or meaning the existence or creation of light, origin of light. Genesis 1:11-12, 26-27, trees were created before man was created. Genesis 2:4-9, man was created before trees were created. Genesis 2:8-9, does not describe the creation of trees but the creation of the Garden of Eden for Adam to live in. In it God planted many trees, among them the tree of the knowledge of good and evil and the tree of life. Genesis 1:20-21, 26-27, birds were created before man was created. Genesis 2:7-19, man was created before birds were created. Genesis 2:19, does not describe the creation of birds, which came out of the seas. Rather, God made one more of each kind of creature from the ground directly before Adam, so that he could name them. It was a second creative act, this one later in the day and only in the garden, that familiarized Adam with all of the kinds of animals he was to rule over. Genesis 1:31, God was pleased with his creation. Genesis 6:5-6, God was not pleased with his creation. God was pleased to give man a free will. He is not pleased when man uses that to rebel. Genesis 2:17, Adam was to die the very day that he ate the forbidden fruit. Genesis 5:5, Adam lived 930 years. There is physical death, the separation of the soul from the body, and spiritual death, the separation of the soul from God. In a physical sense, Adam began to die that day. In a spiritual sense, which God consistently uses thereafter, see Ephesians 2:1 and John 8:51, Adam died immediately, that is, his sin separated him from his Creator the instant he ate the fruit. Exodus 12:13, the Israelites have to mark their houses with blood in order for God to see which houses they occupy and pass over them. Proverbs 15:3, Jeremiah 16:17, 23:24-25, Hebrews 4:13, God is everywhere. He sees everything. Nothing is hidden from God. God does not say he needed the blood to see which house was occupied by Israelites. He promised that when he saw the blood, he would pass by that house. Most scoffers are looking for a contradiction in the Bible so they can discredit it. If you read the Bible carefully, you will find that it is the inspired Word of God.
If you enjoyed the contents of this video, please hit the subscribe button to see more content like this in the future. Also, select the bell icon to be notified of new content when it is made available. In the meantime, keep looking up.